Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Dutchin channel. It's Sunday, the 31st of March 2024. It's approaching 10:15 in the evening, and we're going to do some selections now for Monday. And we do have a mountain of it. Just to let you know, I won't be able to do the morning show with all the breakdown of the exchanges because it's going to take a long time to do it, and I don't have long in the morning. I did have a lot of people subscribe because it's the 1st of April. They want to be part of trying to win all this money like we did at between the first month, and hopefully it will continue into April. So I've got a lot of people signed up, and it's taken a bit of time to do it. But tomorrow we've got Huntingdon, Fakenham, Wolverhampton, Kempton, Cork, Redcar, Fairyhouse, Plumpton and Chepstow. And I've done all the form for every one of those meetings, so we will go through them tonight. But as I say, for the exchanges, I just wouldn't have time to do that tomorrow. So we're going to start tomorrow with the Irish racing. And in Cork tomorrow, they've got a Hunter Chase card. And of course, most of these horses haven't raced under rules. They're all pointers. So there will be a lot of races that I won't touch at Cork tomorrow. And that will be the 148 will be a no race there. And so will the 223. But the 258 will be a race here. So the 258 at Cork, we go for Sunny Villa and Revelin Pleasure. So that's the two in the 258. There won't be a bet in the 333 at Cork, or the 408 at Cork, or the 443 at Cork, or the 518 at Cork, or the 551 at Cork. So the whole field there is pretty much, as I said, pointers. So now we're going to move into Fairyhouse. And in the 205, we've got 19 going to post here. So I'll give you a few selections. But again, you can always watch it, rewind it, and see the selections. It's not a problem with that. So we got Boher Road, DR, Don't Talk, Cave Court, and Implicit. That'll be your top 5 there, but you know what you're doing now if you're going to try and bet Dutchin. They're all in order for you, so you can always start at the top and you bet on them and work your way down. Then in the 240 at Fairyhouse, we've got Endawi, Easter Legend, and Miss Manzoor. The 315 at Fairyhouse, Western Walk, Positive Thinker, Kilbury Warrior, and Star Zov. Then you want the 350 at Fairyhouse, Maxim, Zarak the Brave. In the 420, Phil Door and Appreciate It. The 5 o'clock at Fairyhouse is the Irish Grand National. Those prices were based on the video that I posted early today. So you can always go back and have a look at that. And we've got We'll Have One, Yeah Man, Where It All Began, Harter Dark, Cool Survivor, Good Time Johnny, Dunboyne, Frontal Assault, and I'm not sure if we had this one, and Kill Diol Kerr, something like that. That was just to back up that one. So that's what I mean. If I was doing this on the exchanges, I wouldn't just be giving you 2 or 3 in a race. But there you see, you've got 9 there, and at worst, this one most probably wouldn't be worth doing in 9th place. That's only going to return you £8. But the rest are all, for 100 quid for 50. You've got 8 proper horses there running for you. So we'll see what happens in that race tomorrow. Then in the 5:40 at Fairyhouse, you've got Better Times Ahead, Birchdale, and Bodhisattva. We'll go with something like that anyway. And then in the 6:10 at Fairyhouse, we've got Redemption Day, Coco Masterpiece, and Hen's Tooth. And that is the last race. So that is the Irish race in the 2 meetings tomorrow. As I say, we've still got another 7 meetings to go through. And now we're going to start with the jumps cards. At Huntingdon, with a 12:35, Arctic Footprint is now a non-runner in that race. So we've got Stop This Train and The Gambler. In the 105, we've got Grain Trade, Dejabani, Rockhouse, and Love True. In the 135, we had Shanghai Enki, Little Talks, and Joker de Chennai. And just getting back to all the selections that I gave for earlier this afternoon today, I'll say we didn't do too bad, but we had 35 different bets running up, and we ended up losing £76. But there were some outsiders today. There were some hard races to get right. But I'm still not grumbling that, because we had a marvellous month and even a good week, really, even though we lost yesterday and today. And then in the 2:10 at Huntingdon, we got Eric Carmen, Mountain Pass, and Chairman's Place. The 2:45 Huntingdon, Concetto, Iupi Colonege, and Mixed Wave. In the 3:20 at Huntingdon, we got Largy Poet, Chris Cool, and Gazette Borgiois, something like that. I thought I used to do well at English when I was at school. Some of these words here I can't even pronounce them. Right, in the 3:55 Huntingdon, we've got Reckless Eric and No Tea Me for Another, Not Time for Another. Gordon Bennett, yeah, I've got that at last. Let's start this one again. Right, the 3:55 Huntingdon, Reckless Eric, No Time for Another, Four of a Kind. Sometimes them words that all stick together, sometimes you either get them straight away or you don't. Then in the 127 at Fakenham, we've got Blue Universe, Elucidate, and Camerati. Then we got Fakenham 157, Glance at Me, Sawpit Sienna. The 2:32 at Fakenham, we've got Jerash and Ingenio. The 3:07 at Fakenham, I've got Up for Parole and Eclair de Beaufou. Fakenham 3:42, Consero, Still My Sunshine, Call Off the Dogs. And the Fakenham 4:16 will be a no betting race. And then we're going to move into Plumpton. There's a good meeting there today, actually. Plumpton 2:25, Scarface and Hugoat. In the 3 o'clock at Plumpton, we've got Le Bouvardier, Always Busy, The Bold Thady, and Celine Mann. Then in the 3:35, we got William Ewart and Proper 12. There'll be no bet in the 410 at Plumpton. Then in the 445, Misueno, Sanitizer, Cuban Court and Macari. Then in the 520, we got Agagio and Pearl Island. Then in the 555 at Plumpton, that'll be another no race. Chepstow 235, Idefix the Sir Hughes, yes, maybe. Coin Basket. Then in the 310 at Chepstow, we've got Lost Connections and Bonza Boy. Then Chepstow 345, Bali, Phantom of the Points and Cloud Dancer. In the 418 at Chepstow, Calico, Sainsbury. In the 455 at Chepstow, we got Heracles Westwood, One Eye on Vegas, Inui Machin and Jack Jumper. Now this one I've starred again because it had run earlier today. This is a non-runner tomorrow, so it's down to 3. We got Erenisi, Essapati, and that is the 530. The 6 o'clock is a no bet, and that is the last jumps race as well for tomorrow. So as I said, if you need to just rewind this and have a look at some races we've been through, you can easily do that. And now we're going to go into the last sheet, which just has the all-weather meetings on it. So we'll start with Kempton 145, no bet in the first race. 220 at Kempton, there won't be a bet in that one either. The 255, we've got Dubai Honour and Flying Honours. And then in the 330 at Kempton, we've got Isle of Sark, Approachability and Crescent Lake. In the 405, we got Shall I Ask Her, the Thames Boatman, Radio Gugu and Sergeant Pep. Then in the 440, we've got Blue Light Bay, Rainbow Fire and Voltar. Then in the 515, Green Power, Whitcomb Rockstar, Dream Pirate and Intercessor. Then we go to Redcar, which isn't on the all-weather. I'll take it. Right, Redcar 154 will be a no betting race. Then in the 229, we got Lickleman, Northern Cracksman, Due Consideration and Happy Helen. Then in the 304, Vecchio, Moosh, Dougie's Dream, Copper and 5. In the 339 at Redcar, Look Back Smiling, Spirit Genie, Helter Skelter, Spiora Daughter. Then in the 414 at Redcar, we got Bajan Bandit, Roundhay Park, Snazzy Jazzy. Then in the 449, we've got Arlington, Bluffer on the Bus, Born to Charm. The 524 at Redcar, Captain Dandy, Crocodile Power, Enderman, Flying Dale. And at Wolverhampton, 140, Castel Gandolfo, Percy Willis and Mirabello Bay. The 2.15 will be a no bet at Wolverhampton, and so will the 2.53. The 3.28, we've got Big Dream, Conquest of Power, and White Umbrella. The 4.03 at Wolverhampton, Invincible Aura and Rocking Tree. In the 4.38 at Wolverhampton, To the Bar, Reputation, Swiss Row. The 5.13, Revolution, The Other Side and Mockatil. The 5.48, we got Henry Hawk, Faustus, Night on Earth. And that is the final race for tomorrow, Monday the 1st of April. 9 meetings, and you can see how long that took to get it all out. And tomorrow I normally spend, I would say, about 5 minutes per race, and it would take me ever to go through all that exchange prices. So yeah, I won't be able to do that tomorrow. It's just too much. So that's everything. There's a few good selections. There's some nice racing. Apparently the weather's going to be good. It was very nice at Plumpton on what I saw on the racing TV today as well. So let's hope everyone has some good luck tomorrow. And I need to get in front after 2 days of being behind. So we all could do with a bit of luck, really. And I'll be back tomorrow night with the results show, and we'll see how we get on. And if not, happy punting.